Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I'm the Hopeful Minimalist. This channel is a safe space for handbag admiration. Those of us who handbags are just our thing. They spark joy for us and we like to talk about them. That's what this channel is for. So if that interests you, I invite you to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you're made aware of when I post new videos. Before we get into the topic of the day, I'd like to share my bag of the day. It is the St. Laurent. Y'all know I struggle with saying St. Laurent or St. Laurent, or I prefer YSL. I know they did that whole switch where they went from YSL to St. Laurent. Anyway, this is a YSL Lou camera bag. It's in black and it has silver or gunmetal-esque hardware. One of the things I've mentioned before I struggled with when it comes to this bag is just accepting the fact that the strap is not detachable. That was really hard for me because, as you can see, the first thing I wanted to do was put a different strap on here. I got this from Amazon. I just wanted to do something different with the bag, and I couldn't wait to just pop that on and go about my day. Unfortunately, it does not work very well like it would on a bag with a removable strap. First of all, obviously, because you can't remove the leather strap from this bag, the chain interferes with it. Like, if I wanted to use the chain, I very well could use it, but it just makes it look awkward. Whereas on another bag, and I'll give you an example later, because both straps would have been removable, the original strap naturally hangs. It doesn't get pulled up and have this weird kind of look. And then the tassel is doing its own thing. So it just kind of makes it a hot mess of a bag when I put that on there. But I can let it hang like that and it's just fine. So it will just be used for decoration and I can grab it, as I'm getting out of the car. Because another thing about this bag is you're constantly grabbing it like this, which doesn't help that doming issue that this bag sometimes has. Mine isn't, it's not terribly bad, but I can definitely see that it's like a bit raised in the middle here. And so I really don't want to pick it up this way. Another advantage for me is having the chain strap for that. And it can also just make it look a little prettier. All right, so now to the topic of the day, which is bags I barely used in 2023. There are a couple that I didn't even use at all. So I'm interested to know if you all have the same kind of situation that you're dealing with. Do you have bags that you have never used and there's really no legitimate reason why? And if you do have these, what's your plan for 2024? Are you going to let them continue collecting dust on the shelf? Are you going to make yourself use them? Or are you going to sell them and put them in the hands of someone that really appreciates them and will use them? Like, what are we to do? As I mentioned in my introductory video, I'm an aspiring and hopeful minimalist. So I'm trying to move in the direction of having fewer things and being completely content with those things, which means I'm using those things because they are what I like. They serve me well, they serve my lifestyle, and they're practical for me. So, moving in that direction, I feel like I've got to take some action with some of these bags. So, let's get into the list. First on the list is this cute little bag from Coach. I've never used it. And although I really do like little bags, I think they're like the cutest thing. I really can't tell you why I have not used this yet. I don't know. So,
So this is the Pillow Tabby 18 in metallic gold. And by the way, I'm inserting a voiceover here because there was some weird feedback going on with my mic. But anyway, this is the cutest little bag. That was the original tag, which is still attached. The crossbody strap is still wrapped because it literally has not left my closet. There's still a top handle strap that's tucked towards the back, and it's all leather on the interior, which I am a sucker for that normally. So that makes it even more perplexing that I have not used this bag at
It's
all.
going on 2 years of me not having used this bag. So there's zero tolerance for this going into 2024. Use it or lose it. The only time I came close to using this bag was for an LSU football game because the venues now require a very, very small bag, or your bag has to be clear. So this bag would have met the requirements as far as sizing goes. I bought this cute crossbody. I'll put a picture of it over here somewhere. A crossbody strap that had LSU Tigers on it. I got it from seethroughpurses.com. And I almost used this bag with that crossbody strap for the LSU game. Even for the holidays, I did not grab for this bag. And I don't know why. So at this point, I'm giving myself some time to make a decision on whether it needs to be sold, or what I need to do with it or used. It's one or the other. Second on the list is this lovely bag. It's also in wrapper. And I haven't had this one for quite 2 years yet. I got this bag last year in 2023 in like the late summertime. So I really didn't have a chance to use it. It's like that Tiffany blue color. And for me, it was between this one and the Coach Cassie 19 that came out in a similar color. I will pop a picture of it over here because I'm not sure if I even need to keep it. The thing I loved the most was the color combination. So the silver hardware and this cool, like pale blue, Tiffany blue color. But I haven't even unwrapped the bag. So it is the small Kira chevron convertible shoulder bag in the color light celeste. This is another one that I'm saying, hey, you've got to evaluate this bag, ask yourself some questions. Why haven't you used it? Go from there. Sell it or use it. Next on the list is this cute bag from Tiffany and Fred. Tiffany and Fred is a handbag company. They make handbags that very closely resemble other popular styles, but they don't go so far as to make it a 100% replica. But this is what you will find on their bags. It says Tiffany and Fred Paris, and this piece is like it buttons into the inside of the bag, but I don't know what purpose it serves. Normally, their bags have a very generic style name like leather woven bag, calfskin shoulder bag. They're very like generic names. So I don't know what this one was called. I don't remember, but it is fully leather. Full interior is leather. Like I said, I'm a sucker for that. But for some reason, I'm just not using this bag. Okay, so back to the background about the company. They make bags that are inspired by other bags. This one is supposed to be inspired by the Valentino. I will put it on the screen, but it's one of the stud bags that Valentino makes, and it looks pretty much exactly like this. I don't know if it comes in this exact color, pink, because other colors that I've seen have been very close to actual colors that Valentino has actually released. So it has the studs on the front. I mean, visually, it looks just like the Valentino bag. It just doesn't say that it's Valentino. It's high quality, in my opinion. It is fully leather on the inside, on both sides. So it has two compartments. This compartment has the turn lock, this first one, and then the back one has a button closure, and it opens up to a fully leather interior there. It comes with two very nice straps. This is a leather crossbody strap. It has studs. See, pretty much the length of the strap has studs, and then this side does not because it has the adjustments. but then there's one more stud at the end there. Also comes with a very nice, good quality chain strap, which I haven't used and I have not unwrapped. So I have used this bag one time, but one time only. And I don't know if it's just, maybe it's too narrow for me. Like my hand goes in pretty easily, but you can see that the compartments are kind of narrow and tight. So that might be the reason why I'm just usually not drawn to this bag, but it is such a beautiful color. The leather is soft, supple, but it does have some structure to it. Tiffany and Fred also has a very nice quality dust bag with Tiffany and Fred on it. So, I mean, I just gave so many reasons as to why I should be using this bag, but I'm not using it. And I don't know why. This beautiful Marc Jacobs, the tote bag. This is in the color Lilas. This is one of the earlier releases of this bag. And so when I went on the 24S website and I saw this color, I loved it. They had in fine text that this bag is currently not available, but will be coming back soon. I really don't think that was true because this is one of the colors that was released early on. And I think it was just sold out and they weren't producing any more of this color. They did have several alternatives to this one, which were similar. The Orchid Haze is one that I can think of that was very close to this color. I was able to get this bag from eBay. When I looked at this bag on the eBay listing, it had all of the packaging still included. Like the wrap was still on the zipper, on the handles. There was an insert, like cardboard on the inside. And I actually haven't even taken it out. So there's like a cardboard piece here just to help the bag keep its structure. That was still there. The dust bag was still in its plastic packaging. So it was evident to me that the bag had not been used. It was also priced lower than the going rate for this bag. Although I do think this is kind of a neutral, like mauve, it didn't go very well with my fall wardrobe. It's more subdued colors. So although I was able to work it in a little bit, I wasn't able to wear it as much as I'd like. For that reason, this is at the top of my list for bags I will get more use out of in 2024. This is a size small. Yeah, it used to be mini, but now it's small because mini was just not a good description for that bag or this bag. It's big. I mean, it holds a lot. It comes with a crossbody leather strap, and on the inside, I actually have an organizer from Amazon. And the organizer just helps the bag to keep its shape. This particular organizer also has a built-in base shaper. So if you have something heavy in the bottom, you don't have to worry about the bottom sagging. So I love that. This organizer also came with a middle section that I don't like to use. You can see Velcro on either side, and that is where that middle section kind of, you can insert it and use it for additional storage, but I don't particularly care for that piece, so I'm not using it. But this insert is very nice. It's very well made and helps this bag to keep its structure. Okay, and my last bag for today's topic is this. This is the Dooney Bourke Florentine satchel in the nano size. So this is the smallest size that they make in this particular handbag. I love this bag. It's the cutest thing. I got it last year, like before the fall, but I've only used it once. For this one, I can kind of say it was rainy a lot when I first got it. So I was able to use it one time, and then if it was raining, I was definitely not going to use this. This is the kind of leather that it appears, it smells so good. It's one of those leathers that appears like to be untreated because the patina has not fully formed. a drop of water is likely going to show. I've looked at these on the pre-loved market, and that is what I see. There are always like water spots on this leather, and it's just the nature of this type of leather. It is supposed to form a shiny and darker patina, but it has to be used in order to do that to its fullest potential. And I haven't been using it. So mine has a little bit of a sheen, but that sheen kind of naturally protects your bag from water spots and stains. So I did try this Amazon strap on here. It's a perfect match. I mean, these straps match Coach's gold hardware very closely, and they also match this Dooney and Bourke hardware very closely. Other than the rain, I can't think of another reason why I haven't been using this bag, but it's another one that I have to make a decision about. I think it's so cute though because of the details. Like, I wouldn't get this bag in any of the other sizes because the details, I just appreciate them so much more on this size. I don't really know. It's kind of like a miniature bag or something, but has all of the details of the large one. So, like the tassels with that green suede in the inside, it's giving Christmas, but it's so unique and cute. This one comes with a strap that is extendable. But this is on a shoulder carry length right now, but there's another piece of it right here that I can attach to the middle, which would make it crossbody length. Of course, I have the chain strap on here. The point that I wanted to make about the chain straps when I was talking about the loop camera bag is that so I can carry the original strap, with this bag, and there's no interference with the chain strap. But then also I can carry the chain strap and there's no interference from the original strap. And that's just because the original strap is adjustable, or it's removable, sorry. The last one in the bunch that I have to make some decisions about. Do I want to keep it? Because one of the things I've talked about is I want bags that I can use that I don't have to ponder too much about before using it. Like if it's high maintenance, I don't really want high maintenance in my collection anymore because what's the point? You know, I want to use what I have and appreciate it and get my money's worth out of what is in my closet. That is all that I had to share today. I'm eager to know what you guys think, what your plans are for 2024 for your bag collections. Are you planning to add more? Are you planning to declutter? What are your goals for your closet? Let me know in the comments. I appreciate all of your feedback and your suggestions. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.